And Eric Murray's going to put a shot in the rim that will not fall, but Jarrell Williams gets the rebound. He's fouled on the way back up by Eric Gums. It's going to be foul number 6 on the Tigers, but Jarrell Williams goes to the free throw line where he is the only one of 2 visitors to that area of the court tonight. The Explorers 2 for 3 from the stripe. Excuse me. No, he's 1 trip in which you made 1 of 2. Williams hits the first free throw. Jarrell already 12 points and now 8 rebounds with 2 assists. Pretty sweet line for the senior. Cuts the lead to 7 with a make on his first free throw. Second free throw also a make. And the Explorers are back to within 6. But again, the defense has been the challenge for the Explorers. Cole Steffen remains on the floor. He's going to mark Morris in the man-to-man. Catches up to him on the near side. Morris now. And Steffen rolls through a pick. Stays with his man. Thurin covering Connor on the far side. We're 2:23 to play here in the first half. Connor back near midcourt. Thurin's going to guard him, and a blocking foul called on Tyreek. He saw Gums coming to set the pick on the right side. Decided instead to stand his ground and wasn't quite set.
That's a tough foul if you're Tyreek Doran. Brian O'Connell made the call right in front of John Giannini, and the LaSalle coach not happy.
So Connor will go to the free throw line.
If you can't do that defensively, it's very difficult to play the game. They were scoring.
Turned the corner. He was sliding his feet as you're supposed to. Connor 89% on the season, 2 for 2 tonight. Misses the front end of the 1-on-1, and Jarrell Williams gets the rebound. Explorers have a chance to cut it as close as they've been in a long time. This time down. Near side, Steffen. Thurin backs up to the hash mark. Pick set. Thurin tries to drive, spins in the lane, hangs up, dishes it off to Murray. Murray goes up, looks for the slam, and he gets fouled on the play. Thurin hit the ground pretty hard after dishing that one. I'm not sure he wanted to dish it, but it found its way to Murray anyway. And now Murray fouled will go to the free throw line.
It's number 3 on Eric Gums for a team that is not very deep.
Gums has been in there about 4 minutes total. Let's bring Devin White off the bench. And Murray hits the free throw to cut the Explorer deficit down to 5, 37-32 with 2:01 to play. Danny Quinn's going to check into the game for Gums.
Looks like Pat Kennedy will try and keep Fillmore on the bench for the last 2 minutes. Fillmore has 2.
Murray can't get the second one to go, but Jarrell Williams gets the rebound. He puts a layup up that will not fall.
Well, Jarrell's had a great first half, but he's probably missed 4 or 5 layups. And there was one right there. He was all alone and could not convert.
Could have cut the lead down to 3. Used that left hand instead of squaring up. Now Connor fires the Morris to the top. He's going to pull the trigger for 3 and nail it over Steffen. So pretty much a 5-point turnaround right there after the missed layup. The Explorers are back down 8 instead of within 3. They're in across midcourt. Murray's going to set a high screen. Near side, Steffen. He's going to pull the trigger for 3. Cole Steffen! Been waiting all season to say that, and the freshman finally gets his first triple knockdown.
0 for 6 from the field. 5 had been from beyond the arc. But he shot that one with a lot of confidence, and it looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Connor picks up the dribble, guarded, gets it to Morris. Now right back to Connor. We're closing in on the minute mark here in the first half. The Explorers down 5. Connor now looking to drive, turned away, back to Quinn. Quinn will take a 3, air ball out of bounds. Explorers have 60 seconds to try to reclaim some momentum back in to the halftime break.
It's the first shot Quinn has missed all year. He was 2 for 2.
Devin White will check in for Eric Murray. Keep him on the bench and not risk a second foul there. 56 seconds left in the half. Steffen with a touch. Morris now guarding him beyond the arc. Cole wants a pick set. He gets it, uses the screen, pulls up on the elbow. Jumper no good. Rebound. I'm glad they caught that one. Jarrell Williams was fouled, and the reason I'm really glad is because Jarrell Williams' shirt was pulled up underneath his armpit on the rebound attempt. So Jarrell Williams goes to the free throw line. Cole Steffen tried to create his shot there off the dribble. Kind of ground the offense down there because no one was setting the pick for him. And that remaining on the ground, is that going to be...
I think it's Connor.
It's Connor.
Took a shot to the face, and that's what Pat Kennedy was hoping the call was for, that it was his player foul. But you're right. It was Quinn grabbed the shirt of Jarrell Williams while the ball was in the air. Now you've got to knock down the free throws.
Jarrell Williams has been to the stripe. Now this is his 3rd trip, 3 for 4. Missed the second shot last time. Or, excuse me, it's not correct. He got the rebound off a miss. But he makes the first one here, and the Explorers cut the lead down to 4 with 40.9 seconds left. Play some good D, get the ball back. You never know. It could be one of the scenarios where all things considered, going into break with a marginal deficit wouldn't be that big of a deal. As Jarrell Williams makes a pair, he has had a monster first half, 15, 9, and 2. Explorers are within 3 with 35 seconds left in the half and 31 on the shot clock. Near side is Quinn. Guarded in the man-to-man on the perimeter. Quinn's going to keep it and now get it back to Morris. Morris finds Connor near midcourt. 4 seconds between game and shot clocks. Brown flashes to the ball, but Morris will keep it. Now finds Connor back at midcourt with a shot clock at 10 and the game clock at 15. Connor dribbles to the left side. Picks up that dribble, looking for an entry. Instead finds Brown deep. Shoots over Sam Mills. Drains it. Wow, Mills could not have covered him any better, but yet he knocked it down. Now the Explorers finally get it in. Mills for a half-court heave, no good, and the Explorers will go in down 6 points. They played good D. Mills got there, and somehow the shot found its way in. So 43-37, the score at the break. Towson in front. They've been in front since the score was 10-8. And the Explorers go in trailing by 6. Coming up on the Explorer Halftime Report, the great Bill Raftery, our alum, Hall of Athlete member, and CBS, ABC, and ESPN color analyst. This is totally a biased opinion, but I think a lot of people agree the best in college basketball. We'll sit down with next to Steve Degler on the Explorer Halftime Report. 43-37, Towson on top. This is Explorer basketball.
It's fireplace season, and Ambler Fireplace and Patio is the perfect place to get things heated up this winter. They carry a full line of gas, wood, pellet, and electric fireplaces and stoves. Ambler Fireplace and Patio specializes in the sale, service, and installation of top-of-the-line fireplaces and stoves, including Escape and Heat & Go brands. They're celebrating over 30 years at their showrooms in Ambler and Colmar, PA, with over 80 stoves and fireplaces, with 40 in operation. Log on to amblerfireplace.com. Come see them burn and feel the heat.
LaSalle University's MBA programs are built on a combination of theory and practice and are designed to help you advance your career. Pick the program that fits your needs and lifestyle. 1 year, full-time, part-time, or Saturday, they're all AACSB accredited. Then choose your site, main campus, Bucks County, or Montgomery County. You'll learn concepts today that you'll use tomorrow. LaSalle's MBA. Personal, practical, professional. Apply today. Call 215-951-1100 or click on lasalle.edu.
The Ugly Moose in Manayunk is the only place to be after each Explorer basketball game. With specials each night of the week, the Ugly Moose has something for every LaSalle fan. The Ugly Moose is located just a few minutes from LaSalle's campus on Schurz Lane in Manayunk. Be sure to take advantage of the free valet parking and free parking lot. The Ugly Moose is the only place to see the recording of the John Giannini Coaches Show this season. Visit theuglymoose.com for dates and times of the John Giannini Coaches Show.
Being a fan is hard work, and rooting on the Explorers can make a fan hungry. That's why the Explorers Den and the Point are now open and just steps away from Tom Gola Arena. You've known the Explorers Den name forever, but the Den is back and better than ever. Stop by the Explorers Den before or after games for the best cheesesteaks this side of City Hall. Open 7 days, 11 a.m. to 12 midnight, 215-621-6572. Or, if you're in the mood for incredibly good pizza and wings, then the Point is the place for you. And the Point now has free delivery on campus. Open 7 days, 11 a.m., 12 midnight, 267-331-5147. The Explorers Den and the Point, serving mouth-watering delicious food for the LaSalle community and open to the public. Restrictions apply to delivery at the Point.
The Dr. John Giannini radio show returns to the Ugly Moose and the airwaves of AM 1340 in the new year. Join us live at the Moose at 443 Schurz Lane in Manayunk on Mondays, January 10th and 14th, and February